Happy Sunday! I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning so far. We are going to get started with a song. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. It's My God is So Big. Are you ready? My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are his and the valleys are his and the trees are his handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. Good job, guys. We're going to continue talking about a really famous sermon that Jesus gave in the book of Matthew. Now we're in chapter 7 right now, so let's go ahead and grab our Bible. Now we need our Bible, we need to get to the book of Matthew, so we open it halfway and then we open it halfway again towards the back. And mine ended up in the book of Matthew. You might be in Mark, but we can just flip over to Matthew, and we need chapter 7. So we're going to start chapter 7 this week, and we're going to read the first 3 paragraphs. Are you ready? Okay, it says, "Do not judge, for you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your eye,' when all the time there's a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Do not give dogs what is sacred. Do not throw your pearls to pigs. If you do, they may trample them under their feet and then turn and tear you to pieces." What does that whole section mean? I'm so glad you asked. So guys, we are told basically in this section that we need to pay attention to ourselves before we start getting critical of other people. Okay, now I know that sometimes it's really easy to complain about others, right? Have you ever had a friend or a brother or a sister or somebody who did something that you thought wasn't fair and you didn't like it and you wanted it to get fixed right then? Has that ever happened? And sometimes it's really easy to complain, and sometimes it's really easy to get your feelings hurt and then to say that that person's a bad friend and I don't want to be friends anymore and I don't want to play with them. And we get all upset. But sometimes the things that we accuse the other person of doing that upset us and hurt us, sometimes we do those things too. I know. And so what Jesus is saying is don't focus on what other people need to fix and what other people need to do. You need to look at yourself. So he has this crazy example where you've got 2 people and you've got one person who has a speck of dust in their eye. And then you have somebody else that has this huge, enormous 2x4 sticking out of their eye. All right. And so, imagine I've got something stuck out of my eye. And so then that person says, "Hey, dude, you've got a piece of dust in your eye. Let me get that out for you." Would you really want someone with a 2x4 sticking out of their eye to try to help you get a small speck of something out of your eye? No way, man. They would jab you in the head with a piece of wood that's sticking out of their eye. They wouldn't be able to see because they can only see out of the eye that doesn't have the big log sticking out of it. I mean, it's a problem, right? So when we are looking at other people and saying, well, they need to fix this and they need to stop this and they need to not do that anymore, really, that's not cool because we have stuff that we do that's not nice, right? And so sometimes I know we get upset with people because they hurt our feelings or they ignored us or they were distracted and weren't paying attention or they said they were going to do something and then they didn't do it. Or maybe they took something or whatever it is. But a lot of times, guys, the things we're mad the most that other people are doing are things that we do too. And so before we start calling them names and being really upset with them, we need to roll back and say, wait a minute, why am I upset? What is it that's going on? do I do the same thing too? Because if I do the same thing too, I need to not be so upset with them, and I need to show them some grace and some mercy. So, like for example, let's say that you get mad because you're busy playing a video game, right? Or you're reading a book, or you're doing something that you want to do, and your parents interrupt you. And you're like, oh, and you think, my parents always interrupt me at the worst times, and they do it on purpose, and you start getting all upset and bent out of shape about your mom and dad. But here's the question. Have your parents ever been in the middle of doing something and then you ask them to do something for you? Like maybe your parent, I don't know, maybe your mom is in the middle of eating supper, and all of a sudden you're like, can I have some Parmesan cheese? And so your mom is like, sure. And so what does your mom do? Your mom gets up and leaves her meal and goes to the refrigerator and gets you your Parmesan cheese, and then comes back and then gives you the Parmesan cheese, and then sits down and starts to eat again. And then what does your brother or your sister say? Can I get something else to drink? And what does your mom do? Sure. And gets up and gets you something to, you see what I'm saying? So you've interrupted mom, your brother or sister's interrupted mom. Mom's just trying to eat her food, right? So is mom going to get mad? No. Is mom going to get a little irritated? Yeah. But it's okay. Y'all interrupt each other all the time. And so you shouldn't just be upset that your mom interrupts your video game occasionally to say, hey, you know, I need you to do this, this, or this. You know what I'm saying? You can't get all upset and be upset with somebody else when you do the same kind of thing. That's what Jesus is telling us to do. He's telling us that we need to focus on ourselves and not focus on others. Because when we're super critical of other people, then God's going to be super critical with us. Do we want God to be super critical with us? No way, man. We want God to view us with love and with grace and with mercy. And so that's how we should treat other people. So just like we talked about with the fruit of the Spirit, if we start getting upset, we need to slow our roll. We need to have some self-control, and we need to stop, and we need to think, and we need to act out of love. Okay? All right, so we're going to sing a couple of songs today. One of them is going to be the Fruit of the Spirit song. Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a banana. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a banana. If you want to be a banana, you might as well hear it. A banana isn't a fruit of the Spirit, because the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a coconut. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. A coconut isn't a fruit of the Spirit, but the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a kiwi. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a kiwi. If you want to be a kiwi, you might as well hear it. A kiwi isn't a fruit of the Spirit, because the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now you're going to pick the next fruit, okay? And so when I get ready for the fruit part, I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to point to you, and I want you to yell out what your fruit is, okay? Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit isn't a. If you want to be a, you might as well hear it. Isn't a fruit of the Spirit, because the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Awesome. Good job, guys. We're going to sing one more. Are you ready? It's if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. All right, so we need to clap, right? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, say amen, amen. If you're happy and you know it, say amen, amen. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, say amen, amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, do all three. Amen. Good job, guys. I love you so much, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Don't forget that if you get frustrated or angry or upset with somebody today, you need to stop and take a deep breath and think, you know what? I probably do the same thing too. I'm not going to be super upset about it and just love the person anyway, okay? Don't be critical. Just forgive and show grace and show mercy and show love. I love you guys. I hope to see you soon. Bye.